From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. Second and 11. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a third down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on fourth down to punt this one away. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals take over first and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Gun. Got. 180. 11 MT. Take. Got.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here comes third down at 7.
11 MT. Here we go.
Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Mike Gesicki, 77 yards. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves job that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
1st down, Seattle.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now Darnold. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Darnold. And he's taken down inside the 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Darnold. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Able to find Higgins. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This 2nd and 4. Darnold now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Now it's Darnold. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup at 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 3rd and 10. Here's Darnold. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. An audible here to get a new look. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And he'll be taken down here about the 11. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
This a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 12.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 3-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
Seahawks, nothing.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
A final shot before the break. Darnold.
Down the right sideline. He's on his way.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
11.
Now it's Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running right, here's Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of of scrimmage. He was brought down there by Julian Love. So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Burrow looking to pass. Here's Higgins out on the right side. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they will move on by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They'll run on 1st down with Price. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
1st down, Seattle.
Back to throw, Darnold. Flush to his right. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold finding Smith-Njigba downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Jackson Smith-Njigba, 42 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
17. Seahawks 14.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Pushing his way through. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
What's up, doggy? Oh, I'm on sub by already?
Yeah, she just did.
That's bullshit, bro. Oh my gosh. You watch Always Sunny last night?
Hey guys, you want to smell something awesome? Hi, I'm Yen from Yen. Whoa, too slow. Sorry about that. Do you guys happen to sell air fresheners? And if you don't, then you're fucking lame. Oh, okay. Hey, you have to give them out. Hey, you want to hear my song? No.
Fuck, man.
I'll catch up with you in a second. Yeah, I'll be here.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Go ahead and grab a couple of beers for my pal and me here, and then I'll tell Steve that his bartender